5.
Everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of Nothing But
Answers.
the place you come to get all the answers that you need. We have all the answers. If you listen close enough, we're going to give you an answer. What you do with that answer, it's on you. Take advice at your own peril. Just get it. Hey, little, can you check over the joint see if it popped on? I think it did. But what's up, Vaughn? How's your week, man?
Everything's good, man. Good weather. Decent weather. I've been chilling today.
Chilling today. Chilling.
Yeah,
Chilling.
What's going on with you, Daryl?
Yeah, man, I can't call it. Just this rain is in the way.
Yeah. Today it rained a little. Yeah. I didn't get caught in it, so I was happy. So,
Lee Little, what's good with you?
Not much.
How was that week?
It was alright.
Guess who's back?
You know what's crazy? I don't even watch it.
Wow, I know it's crazy. It's how loud it was.
I was trying to pull up the YouTube. I was trying.
Yeah, that thing ain't it ain't YouTube.
Yeah.
So let me see. Oh, so I think it's something wrong with this. So Leanne, your week was cool, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Lee, see if we popped on over there. Hopefully we did. Yeah, we should be on, hopefully. Do we see everybody or no? Vaughn, so what else you do this week?
This week?
You just see me.
Yes.
Nah.
Yeah, we just this week.
Nah, I got remember the group Climax?
Yes.
Remember that group? I have to shoot 2 of their shows. They're still touring. So I'm supposed to shoot 2 of their shows. And then I guess when they come back from New York, they got New York, Detroit, and LA. I gotta shoot those. And filming this week. I start filming these other scenes for the movie. It's been a really busy week. I have a health and fitness project that I'm part of. It's actually a festival that's going to be at the end of August. I'm working on that with someone. It's a lot. It's a lot going on.
So where is the festival going to be at?
It's going to be over in Pennsylvania. I can give you all the information. But
yeah, definitely. I can check it out.
Yes, that's something that you definitely would be into. But we got that. Hey Daryl, you act right. I might need you for this film, man.
Hey, I'm there. Leanne gets it too.
No, don't do that.
Leanne gets busy with me too. You feel me? So we can definitely get it. You heard?
Yeah. Yup. It must be 8:15 because they go roof. Yep.
No, not because I've been sitting here for 5 minutes, sir. But hello.
Yo, some people just be a cat.
Yo,
no 5 minutes.
I was here. Check your numbers. I was here.
It's all right. I mean, I set my watch by you.
You know what?
You are consistent.
I'm gonna see you on the
Consistently
streets one day,
late.
Vaughn. I'm gonna see you in the streets one day, bro.
Coming to a tent near you, huh?
Whatever.
Ruth, how's the week?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. 5 minutes late, but I'm good. Good week. Getting ready for my big anniversary day. If he don't make me mad before tomorrow.
Oh my
And,
God.
Which one is it? Like what anniversary? Sorry.
39th.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Mm,
So if he cannot anger me between now and what time did we get married? 12, I think.
that's
Then we're
bad. That's bad. My brother don't stand a chance.
Yes, he does. He got more than a chance. He's good.
He good.
He good. But that's it. Good week. Good week. Looking forward to things. How about you?
I'm good. Pretty good week as well. I mean, the rain has been in the way.
Oh, it's been a lot of rain.
Yeah, it's been way too much rain.
Mm-hmm.
That's my type of weather.
Oh no.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not for all that rain.
I got these big 8-foot windows. It's about 6 of them right back to back. Right there in my chase, sitting in that long chair and relax.
I could see that. It sounds good for that. Mm-hmm.
It's perfect.
So anything this week? Like, what's going on this week?
Hey, did y'all see this thing about Beyonce's mom divorcing the actor dude that she's married to?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she just woke up and decided I don't feel it no more, and divorced him.
Good. Go get a dog.
She said, "Yeah, I woke up one day and knew I deserved more."
Yep, I saw that.
Deserve more of what?
Of what?
Ain't she like 90? Like, what did you deserve more of?
And she's 69. She's the most evil-looking woman that she is an evil-looking woman.
That's just her eyebrows. She's not evil.
That is her face. Her eyes. She has a ooh, that's a look.
Yeah, it's kind of
evil in the marriage.
interesting to say you want to. You just woke up, and that's literally what she said. She woke up and was like, "Yo."
I'm reading. It says, "I woke up one day and I knew I deserved more." Beyonce's mom on filing for divorce at 69.
Mm.
He ain't even do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do nothing wrong.
Just delusional for no reason.
Yeah.
Go ahead on and find your happiness, girl.
Yep. That's what you kick her. Yeah, go on.
But I think she came to a realization that he just wasn't the one, and he wasn't doing it for her anymore.
She's 69. What did she expect?
What is he? He's not doing it for her anymore. What else is he? Right. What is he supposed to be doing at 16?
Right.
Whatever it is, he's falling short for her.
No, no, she's just tripping.
I don't know. He may be falling short for her. You know what I mean? And I agree. Like he might be falling short for her. Whatever her irrational, non-attainable needs are.
Non-attainable.
Some people never have. I mean, it is that. Can be that. So, I just think, I don't know what that's about. Like, and I need to know more. Do we know? You know what I'm saying? Do we know more? Or is it just she woke up one morning like, I don't think I'm gonna do this anymore. Is that what happened?
I think there was stuff that led up to it. I saw a brief interview from Oprah with her, and I think it was that, and that she just realized she deserves more from her mate.
More of what? From what she deserves. Tell me what she deserves. Because she don't deserve. She don't deserve anything. Like anything. I don't know why she's entitled to think she deserves. Who makes her or to think she deserves anything? What is she giving?
Nothing.
Sound like she did him a favor.
Right. She cut that brother loose. She
Yeah, I don't necessarily.
she for them senior streets, boy. Let it go.
Yeah, like at a certain point, like I mean, what do you have to offer anybody anyway? You're barren. There's powdered eggs in there.
Huh?
There are no eggs in there. Right, the club is empty.
The club is empty. What does she have to offer? What can she do for me other than And she got a bad attitude going. So what are we doing?
And think about this, like if she's divorcing him at 69, I don't know how long they've been married, but she got grandchildren that are used to seeing that man now that she just broke relationships off with.
Vaughn, I'm sorry, I don't think they've been together that long.
Really?
I don't think it's 5 years, maybe a little longer. I don't think it's that
about
long.
5, maybe 5 or 6 years,
Yeah.
maybe. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they recently not. I mean, within the last 5 to 8 years, I think they got married.
I think you're right. Mm-hmm. Well, at least she didn't let it drag on for another 8 years. She came to the realization that this is not working for me.
What realization did she come?
I'm not messing with Ruth today, man. I'm putting my foot down. I will not be answered. I won't reply. I'm not replying to none of it.
Don't take it personal. I'm just trying to speak on behalf of the parts I heard.
Ain't no part you heard.
She didn't give specifics, Daryl, as to what he was lacking, but overall, it's not working for her. I think she has that right to say that.
She does, and I think I love it for her. Please go back, dog, and be lonely, and stop wasting these good men's time and life. You can't make some people happy.
This might be true, but I don't know if that was her case.
It is her case, as it is for most cases.
Now, see, we're gonna move into most cases. That's not every woman.
I didn't say every. It said most.
She's horrible. She's horrible.
Terrible.
Let people live their truths. Let people live their happy. Whatever.
No.
Seriously.
Well, leave people alone. Go jump in a cave somewhere and stay there and live by yourself. Because your dysfunction are definitely interfering with other people. He may have liked
right.
And now her craziness, he married crazy, and that's why we say most men say when they break, she's crazy, because most of the time it's true.
She has a non-rational opinion, whatever that she came to. Yeah, I couldn't even get it together, man. I got to drink some more tea because this, God.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
It's upsetting because that man is he's in his prime year or his golden years, and I gotta go through a divorce. Just take your stuff and leave. We ain't doing that.
Well,
why?
So if he one day woke up and decided he didn't want to be with her, would that be okay?
We're not doing hypotheticals.
Well, I know, Vaughn, we're not going to fall into this because we already said it's okay for her to be delusional, right?
Okay.
Her delusions, her business.
Would he be delusional?
Yeah, he would be delusional.
Yes. If you're 90 years old, somebody want a divorce because you want more, you don't even got more life left. So what are we talking about?
This
now,
man,
if you want to be by yourself, if you don't want to be with anybody else, say that. I respect, look, I'm older. I don't have time for nobody else. I like to do things the way I want to do it. I don't want to answer to anybody. I don't have to any of that. Okay, I respect that. But you telling me you want more, like you got more to offer? Please. You feel me? Please.
She gave it a try. She gave it maybe a little.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. 6 years.
No,
maybe she did.
No, she did not. If she just woke up,
6 year look like.
It looked like that crazy face she be making. That's what it looked like.
I wonder how much time they got to spend together. Cause I think he asked if the guy I'm thinking about. He was in a couple of things. He was on a TV series not too long ago. I don't know what she does, if anything at all. So I wonder how much time, how much time they've been spending together.
Right.
Is it something that was cool when they were in that, romantic stage, that honeymoon stage in the beginning, and then they're like, now we're together and we're getting to the humdrum part of life. And it's like, it's boring. We're not.
Maybe.
I have all the money I need. You have the money you need, so we can't really buy each other anything. There's really nothing we can do for each other at this point. And I'm 69, and I think I have other options out there to go to.
But isn't that better to cut it off there than to drag it along? Because some folks feel the same way, and they stay in another 6 or 7 years.
I think it's better for you to sit on somebody's couch and get help. For your mental illness.
Why she that's mentally ill? Why?
Because she is.
She just said she wants more at 69.
And that's her right. More? And that's her right. At 99, right. That's her right.
You're right.
Her right.
Listen, Vaughn, she has the right to say, I can jump off the building and fly. That's her right. Right? Now, just because you're right, don't mean it's right.
It's right.
So,
no. Let me ask you a question, Ruth. Wait, Ruth.
Not right. Go ahead, Vaughn.
Ruth.
Yes, I'm here.
You are in the 30. You've been in a contract with your husband for 39 years.
Yes, I have.
And that's not me. My mic is my joint covered. I don't know why it's echoing.
No, it's echo. You have a phone close to it.
Maybe.
It just started. Whatever you just did, it was fine. It just started. So if it's moved or something.
That's y'all.
That's because the powers that be don't want them to ask me this. That's good.
I don't know, D. I'm in my phone and I got my earphones in. So did somebody have me on speaker or it's playing out?
It sounds better now. How about to you, Daryl?
It's still doing it.
Oh.
All right. So my question is, you entered into a contract.
My mic, man. If I kick your ass.
Right. It's
leave Lee alone.
So if you decide to wake up tomorrow and decide you want more, that's cool.
Not for me, because I have what I need. No, let me answer the question. Because I have what I need right now. I'm good.
Wait, one second, please.
Okay.
Hello. I'm not going to see something.
Daryl's going. Give me mine back. I don't know what's going on. Let me check. Make sure I'm not.
Yeah, and Daryl's frozen.
Yeah.
No,
he's just not talking.
Oh, okay. He looks frozen.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I have you up for a minute. Leanne, talk for us.
Yes.
So everybody, but I don't know.
Everybody except for Ruth.
Oh,
yeah, everybody except for Ruth is echoing right now. And I don't understand why.
Do I need to go out and come back in?
Maybe.
All right, let me give it a shot.
All right. Check. Nah, still echoing. So when they come back, I'm gonna go out.
Okay.
See if it's me. All right, I'm gonna go out now.
All right.
Guess we got to keep the party rolling, Leanne.
Yeah, but it seems like I'm echoing too.
Oh, fool. I thought it was just the guys.
All right. Nope. I don't know what's going on.
Huh.
And I'm back. All right, no echo.
Good. I thought I was going to have to start singing. I'm serious. I was about to just turn it up. I was about to.
Oh, yeah. How I sound?
You good.
Leanne? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it might have been because the Facebook jumped on.
Oh.
It might have been. I don't know because I don't hear it now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Leanne, you sound great as well.
Thank you.
So I heard Ruth on here lying about turning it up. Ruth
I was getting ready to start singing to hold down the fort until everybody got back.
I guess the show went off there.
I know y'all love my singing, but I didn't want to do it.
Thank you. We didn't went off the air. Good. That'd have been a farewell show.
I do what I can to help. I do what I can.
Thank you. So anyway, but Vaughn was asking you,
yes,
if you wanted more,
yes,
would it be okay to leave?
Wake up one day and just say that, right?
Yeah, right.
But for me, I would if
I asked you if you wanted more.
Okay, yes, I'm trying to say if I wanted more and I woke up to that reality for myself, I would first cover it with my mate and say, this is how I'm feeling.
Right. Now, what if it was an unattainable thing, right? Like, I only can imagine what more was, right? So it might have been something he's like, I can't, whatever it is, whatever it is that she wants more of. Mm-hmm. And he couldn't meet that or be that. So she says, now I want to leave. Mm-hmm. Like I said, is that how?
I even wonder if it was shared, Daryl, really. Like to give that person a chance to address it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a question for me.
It seems very selfish and shallow.
Mm. Yeah, it does.
Right?
It does.
Right. Because what more? Now, I mean, if it's a non-negotiable, then you shouldn't be where you're at. You shouldn't be to the point where you're married. But what did you do or what are you doing that now you want more of? Now, if it's more at like Judge Joe Brown at the time, his wife, like, look, I need more time. We ain't seen each other. We're going on weeks, months, because you're traveling. I need more time or I'm going to leave. I talked to you about it twice. This is the third time. I'm unhappy. Yes. You haven't done anything. I'm going to leave. I get at least where she's coming from. Right? If I'm going to be by myself, I'm going to be by myself. Go ahead, Leanne.
Janisha says hi. And she also says, how is your day going? Beautiful. And I believe she was talking to Ruth.
Hello. Thanks for asking.
She's talking to me. And Ruth, stop. So my day is going well.
You just took all my shine. It just took it all. All right. I'll take a back seat on that one.
No. Go ahead.
Hello. Thanks for joining us.
So, yeah, it's very interesting. I think it's very selfish. And what kind of relationship do you have where wanting more is enough to make you walk away?
Yeah.
And we don't know if there was some trying going on and things of that nature,
Well, that's the thing about this, Daryl. You only get bits and pieces. We really don't know, first of all, was it communicated what the more was to the man? Right. Secondly, did he try to meet that if it was communicated and couldn't meet it? So there's some variables in here that we don't know.
I don't think you get more at 69. You get what I got.
It depends more of what. You can give more at 69, you and your ageist self.
No, you don't get what I got. I'm giving less. I'm trying to
what
make
if it was more time? Like you said, what if it was more time? He could do that. Possibly.
Could he? We don't know. I don't know the situations. You know what I mean? Because then sometimes can she take out the time and not go to the concert her daughter doing Cowboy Carter 6 in Austin? Can she not go?
What?
Can she not go to the concert because she's talking about more time? Like, it's equal. You're asking me to do something, but you gotta every time your daughter do something, you have to go out and do it because that's your daughter, right? So I'm just saying you would have to slice it in a way that makes sense because I'm like every time you tour goes on, you got to go here and babysit in the green room. I don't know. I'm just saying at 69, what more do you want? You better just be thankful for what you got.
Isn't that called settling?
We all settle at a certain point. Nobody gets everything you want. Nobody. So you do settle for certain things. And at 69, like I said, unless she just wants to be alone, she's cool being by herself, then say that, right? Don't say I want more. Unless she said, I want more of me. I want more of me. I don't want to share my time with me with anybody else. I respect that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I don't know what more she wants. She act like she has options.
Jacob says, good evening, all.
Hi.
Good evening, Jacob. How are you doing?
Good evening. Good evening.
What do you think about this? Beyonce Knowles' mother got divorced because she says she wants more at 69.
Good, because he just asked what the topic was.
I know, I got it. That's what I do. Professional.
Okay. Let me not say nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Let you produce. Okay, you produce. No, but it's interesting. I don't know. So that's the question. As you and Ruth, I mean, you're kind of alluding to it. Like, hey, even at 69, you can want more. But is there more at 69?
There is more. You're not dead at 69 necessarily, Daryl.
You're not dead, but you're going to sleep at 7 o'clock. I mean, you lose major hours of the day now because you're going to bed right when the sun go down.
Between the hours of whatever 8 and 7, I want more. What's the problem?
You can't tell me I want more with less hours. How you gonna do more with less time? Like, you tired.
Some people can have in more in less time.
The restaurant sleep at 7:30. You sleep at the booth.
Jacob says, what does she mean by more?
That's what we don't
know.
Good question.
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know what more is. Like I said, with more time, that's the only thing I can see there being an issue, like Judge Joe Brown, more time. But even that, I think his wife was just doing as a play. She wasn't going anywhere. She didn't leave, right? They got back together ultimately, correct?
Yes, they did. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think hers was more of she was bluffing. She wasn't going nowhere. She knows there's
No. She wasn't bluffing. She gave him an ultimatum and he met it.
No, he didn't.
There's a big difference.
What he's been doing. No,
Oh,
he's been doing.
How do we know that? How do we know that?
She said it. She did it before. Remember, she said she'd been complaining about this for a while. So this time
they worked it out, right?
This time for a week or two, he was trying to be there a little bit more.
And now you're telling me they're back at go again?
Most likely, people are creatures of habit. You know, so we've been doing this for so long. You know, where are we going? She's used to certain things. He's used to certain things. We can cry about it. And I think in relationships, there are some things we cry about. Like, it might be the trash, to be honest. I done told you to take the trash out. It's been 20 years I've been talking about this trash. But sometimes we get kind of used to things. And then, like, look, it's stuff out here for young people that still have a high market value. But old crackers,
You gotta stop.
I don't know if there's a market for old crackers.
It says, while she spoke to him for some time about the feelings, she didn't feel it was working and come to the realization that she deserved so much more. Tina wanted to be happy.
Yep.
Tina would never be happy.
Y'all are never happy.
She thought she would never feel whole, cherished, loved, and respect.
She definitely gonna get it now.
Relationship, according to the book.
Oh, she got a book coming out.
She got a book out. Okay, got it.
They had the book out. This was a while ago.
Maybe that's part of the book.
Yeah. But this is why she's doing the divorce. Been how long? 3-4 years the book been out?
Yeah.
So you're telling me she when did she get divorced?
23.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, right. So again, did she get divorced around the time with the book?
Yeah.
Obviously, right? He was talking about the divorce in the book. If what Leanne read.
Oh yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm.
So she got divorced to sell books. They still together. It's a play. It's a play. I mean, so I wonder if she broke up and then wrote a book about why she broke up. Because she wanted to be loved. Well, how do you get married and not be loved? I mean, I know we do things all the time, but that's very interesting. Maybe she thought the marriage would change and make her be loved more. You know, like how did they get married if she didn't feel loved? It's a very interesting question.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And things
And that-
change. Things
Okay.
change.
But if she never, so that means the love felt lost. Then, if things change, did she feel love at one time and then not feel the love?
It could very well be. It could very well be that the love fell off, or the connection fell off, or something, and she needed more of that to get back to that connection.
How can she need more of when she's the problem?
Why do you keep saying she's
thank
the
you.
problem?
Because she woke up and decided, I'm no longer going to honor this contract, this commitment.
Loved and not being loved the way I want to be
Because she
loved.
probably was feeling that for quite some time. She didn't just wake
So
up
what?
with that idea.
Evidently, she said, I woke up
That particular day,
decided.
yes, Dawn, that particular day she woke up, but it's been there.
to why she get married.
Because whatever made her get married to him was no longer working.
Oh no, their marriage ended. Never mind. Different person.
Okay.
That's her first marriage?
Yeah, her first marriage ended in 2011.
This is her second marriage, right?
Yeah, right. How long was she married her first marriage?
Wait, you know when she left Beyonce's dad? You know why she left him?
I thought it was some infidelity.
No, they said that part of it, but he wasn't bringing it in like he used to. He didn't have it. His status dropped. His status and his money dropped when he started investing in the girls. And she was like, nah, I'm good. And she bounced on it.
But he was also cheating.
Yeah, that's what I did.
When they got the divorce, and he had the baby by the dance or whatever, they were already separated. Matter of fact, she left him when they were kids and came back.
Why does this matter?
Because it shows how the character of that chick is.
Wait. He had a baby by a dancer, and we're
exactly, and that's her fault. Thank you, Daryl.
We can't say nothing bad about her if this fool had a baby by a dancer.
It was already apart. They was already separated. I think they was separated or something like that.
And again, I could be wrong. I thought there was some cheating involved, and then
there were.
Right. So I can't get mad at her for saying, I don't want to be around you because you're a cheating dirty.
You're a cheater.
Exactly.
Why not? That's his truth. His truth is he's a polygamist. No, I'm just messing with y'all. That's his truth. That's his truth. Let him live.
Go on over there with your truth. Go on over there.
And speaking of relationships, have we been watching this P. Diddy trial at all?
No.
Before we get into that real quick, Jacob says it's amazing how marriage is contingent upon a lot these women's happiness. Bro, you died on that hill quickly.
Because and I just want to speak to that real fast. What he's saying is so bad because every day you won't be happy, right? And I cannot be the arbiter of your happiness. You can't look to me to make you happy like I'm a clown. Like when you come home, I gotta be like, I gotta go into show mode for you all the time because I have a life as well. Your partner has a life as well. He has things he's struggling with and things of it.
No, you don't.
Right. Right.
You should be making each other happy.
No. It's
on
all
some
about
level.
me.
On some level. Yeah.
It's not true. It's all about me.
Right. You have to make yourself happy. No one else.
Yourself first and foremost. I agree.
No,
but
Bruce,
in that union, one person shouldn't be up here and the other one's down here. That's a problem.
Why shouldn't they be? I can't make you happy. So you're telling me
stay balanced in my happy.
What you're telling me is if I get in a down and I can't make you happy, you can leave because I can't make you happy.
No,
I'm not here to make you happy. right? You make yourself happy because when I need help, you telling me by me not being able to be on stage for you that now
That's
there's
not
a
what
problem.
happy means.
No, that's what you're saying. You're saying I got to make you happy.
No. What you just described, if you're down, it is then my role to help you feel better as well.
Oh, how long can I be down for before I have to get up and make you happy again?
24 hours.
Yeah, I'll give you a couple of days.
Are you serious?
Leanne said 24 hours. I said you get a few days.
Y'all playing. Stop.
No, I'm serious. You got a few days to stay in your shell.
Whoa. No.
Jacob
then I'm gonna
says,
help
listen,
you. I'm gonna help
anime,
you.
don't give me a damn.
Right. Eat the cake. Right. I think we have to stop looking for happiness to be the barometer for if we stay or go. It has to be,
because you're not going to be happy all the time. Either one. I can tell you that. Nope.
Right.
Nope.
And sometimes I don't have it to make you happy because life is beating me down. I'm getting hit left and right. I don't have it to make you happy.
True.
And I'm not going to leave you because I'm unhappy or I'm not happy or you're not making me happy. I no, that's not what it should be.
I agree with that.
I think we
Damn.
But
That's
anyway,
a rough crowd over there, boy. Damn.
Have you been watching this Puffy trial? I wish Doc was here. I had so many questions for Doc.
Oh God, yeah.
In this,
that trial is. Oh my God.
And it's just more about the length of time this went on, the her saying she did it for him. And sometimes she's like, yeah, I want to do this. But she didn't really want to do it, but she felt like she had to do it. So
that's crazy.
She know that she doesn't want to do it, and she's doing it because not saying yes because she wants to, but she's saying yes because she's afraid. It's just so much. And
so very much.
It's the age difference, it's crazy. And I think just because at 19 and I think what he was 41 or something like that.
Yeah, something.
It's just, she's still developing and learning different things and who she is. And I think it's tough because she grown to like this stuff. Like I don't know. It's very. Have you followed it at all, Leanne?
No, this is very disturbing to me and rubs me the wrong way. So I just choose not to.
But what's rubbing you the wrong way?
Just the whole situation, the abuse, everything. I'm good. I don't.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I need to know what's going on because I don't know what outside of the. And I think that video was really pivotal because without the video, I think a lot of people wouldn't have believed anything was going on. The video really helped blow the door. But is it like I guess the defense is trying to say, look, yes, this guy is despicable. He's a terrible human being who definitely abused this woman, but he's not sex trafficking and he's not doing this, he's not doing that. It's very difficult to separate the two sometimes. But then on the cross examination, and that's when you start learning some other things, and you see she's setting some things up, she's initiating some things, she's taking control in some aspects, and I wonder how that's gonna the jury's gonna view that. And I want to ask Doc kind of what is that
Jacob says, but did he do it? But did he do it?
Yeah, did he do it? Is a real question right now.
If the lube wasn't slick, you must have quit.
he's wilding right now. He's on one. But so this is why it's going to be interesting, because when you hear the things that she, I think I heard today that she was like, she threatened him because he was messing with this other girl, and she was going to do these things to him. And I mean, trauma and fear definitely can make you act in certain ways.
Mm-hmm.
It's just very interesting. And then, how do you know, when you're dating someone or even married to someone or with someone, that they're doing things because they want to and not because they think they have to, or they're afraid not to, like it's tough. Like, I think it's getting tougher and tougher as we get older.
Yeah.
Because like I said, when younger, you could go smack a girl in the butt and it wouldn't be sexual harassment. You go do it today, and I'm talking about in school, it's sexual harassment now. It could be, you could be expelled for that type of thing. So
I have questions too, Daryl. There are a lot of questions, a lot of unanswered pieces. Like you said, when the defense switched over to almost trying to make her seem like an active, a willing participant. Right. I take issue with a lot of it. That video of him beating that girl,
right,
in that hallway, kind of puts it at a different level for me with the fear factor. Maybe it started out one way for her, and she was in the limelight with the celebrity, living a life, whatever, and then maybe it elevated to a point of no return where she just felt like, I can't get away from it. There's nothing else I can do.
But see, that's the other problem I have, because listen, today she could get away. Like, when she was with Kid Cudi and a couple of people they mentioned she was with, he was like, let's sit down, let's talk about it. Let's yada yada yada. She did leave to be with her now husband, who was once a trainer. So she was able to leave at some point, I guess. Right? So it's like
totally free of him when she left, because he was still contacting her.
So I think he was still doing a thing. That's why she got upset. I think he did it on one of the award shows. I think he said something to her.
Yes,
which was
he said things.
But I mean, that is a man. You can look at a man who's trying to get a woman back. Like, he wasn't going to her house. He wasn't popping up, but he was still trying to contact her. Even then, they had meetings after that. They said where they wanted closure.
Yeah.
And she had sex with him again while she was with her now husband, and she FaceTimed them, but he didn't know that she was with Puffy after the fact. Like, it's so much.
Yeah, there's a lot
going on. But at the end of the day, is this sex traffic, right? Is it even some of the what it was, the dancers, the escorts they brought? They said they were dancers, that when they got there, they did more. So if I pay for dancers, then maybe it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. But it definitely is. He's a different person. He's just
Do y'all remember in R. Kelly, when they did R. Kelly's, and he was like, "I'm not the only one."
Yeah.
In his interview. And I think that's coming out. I think the sex trafficking part comes out if they force those dancers to go into, to sleep with them dudes, or whoever.
If they paid for them to move from one place to another place, that's trafficking, right? If I coerce you or use money to get you to come to do things, but the dancer said one dancer like, "Yo, I didn't even get paid. Sometimes I just like being around them."
Right. So
it's a lot, and I don't like. If I was on the jury, I would be so confused. This dude is definitely a freak bull. You know what I mean? And he's a woman abuser
for sure.
But is he trafficking her? When I hear her say she set it up and she's getting the lube and she's telling him, "I want to do it before I go to work." I don't know. I don't know how a mind who doesn't understand that could say, like, if I don't have a mind that's clinical and understand that this is the chain around your brain when you get into something like this, they're still kind of controlling you with fear, even when they're not actually doing anything. So you're still acquiescing to things so that they don't get upset. If I don't know that, I can still look at her like, oh, she wanted it. There's money involved. She did it for 10 years. She got all these trips. It wasn't all bad. I seen you on the red carpet with them. After the hotel, they said, like, I think a day later, 2 days later, they're together again. So it's like, it's tough. And it's terrible too. Like I said, it's just really terrible for like, I think 10 or 11 years. This is what their life was. Drugs and sex for 4 days.
Wow.
And then you would take 2-3 days to recuperate. Yeah, I'm cool. That's
rough lifestyle. Rough.
Right, but this is the life they choose, and maybe
no,
not
I hear you. Mm-hmm.
They choose, and not
her.
Again, not her as much, but maybe not her. I'm not sure about her, but this is what he's choosing to do, and he wants to live this way. Like, how do you get there?
So, Cassie, right? You remember she? There goes.
There you go.
She. Look, but I'm talking now that ain't doing it. I don't know. She came in with Ryan Leslie initially,
who was
10 right, and then she went over to, I guess, to Puff, and it's weird when you look at it. He scooped her from him. Ryan Leslie is no longer in the industry like that. He's independent.
Well, remember, he stole her. Remember, he set up a whole fake shoot party or something where he had fake flyers and everything to fly her out to meet people. Then it all turned out to be a ruse to get her away. And then
to get her away.
Yeah, to get her away.
So she never left. So when she came over there for that, this is what nobody's looking at, no matter what. His crib has a bunch of cameras, right? Whatever happened, if she's on camera at any given time doing anything, he could literally be like, I'll play this tape. I'll show everybody this tape. And that's a bad part of the industry.
Well, that's what he held over her head at the trial. She said that he would always say, he's going to expose these tapes. He's going to show these tapes. And she didn't want her mother or family to see them. And that was a way of controlling her.
That's called blackmailing.
Jacob says it sounds like the defense is trying to dehumanize her. However, she's a victim of domestic violence, which explains a lot of her actions and decisions.
Right.
So I don't know if they're dehumanized. I think they're just making her culpable. They're saying, look, you were part of this. You were a willing participant, even though you did get beat. But they also said you could leave as well. I know today they ended the. I heard they said when you. Oh, he let he obviously you married the trainer, right? It's like yes. She was like, well, he let you go. Like. They're trying to say like he didn't try to stop you. He didn't try to do anything. So you weren't a prisoner like you're saying. But I do agree that it could be a chain around your brain. You could be a prisoner in here, feeling like you can't. But then again, if she cheated multiple times, if the word he used was she cheated. I heard Chris Brown's name. I heard Michael B. Jordan's name, and I heard there was another person's name that she supposedly was with while she was with Puffy. Which also it just makes it look like you were doing a lot more than you say, and he wasn't responding in the way that you kind of say.
So if Puff holds sway over all of them at that certain parts of their career, he held power over them until they really got big. If this happened at any time that they were less influential than him, he allowed it. like Michael B. Jordan or Chris Brown or any of them. And you got to think they at these parties, they're swinging at these parties.
No.
So he's
cheating. She got a burner phone to mess with him and things of that nature. Puff didn't know. He found out when he went through her phone. Or something happened. He said he went through her phone and found these messages, and that's how he found out about some of these things.
So Puff being as dangerous as he is, he didn't do nothing to Chris Brown. Well, Chris Brown been arrested a bunch of times. That might explain that. He didn't do nothing to Michael B. Jordan.
Well, that's what they're kind of saying. They're kind of making that. They're trying to make that connection. Like, well, if he's so bad, if you were messing with these people, we have these messages, we have this, you did it, and nothing happened. What do we think? That's that are trying to make it look like, you was doing your thing too. Y'all weren't really in a relationship. It wasn't really because Kim was around, and there was another girl, I think Gina or somebody. She kept mentioning a lot.
So
like she was part of it, and then she got jealous, and then she would go mess with other people, and out of the water.
Nah, Puff had that whole situation on lock. I think he had that whole situation on lock. I think he pimped her out. He pimped her out.
No, she said she went and messed with other people. I mean, you got to watch. So she's saying she messed with other people. And they said cheated. He said you what's it called?
Gotcha.
When you cheated, I forget the term they used. It escapes me. But anyway, they were saying she cheated. Which, if you cheated, don't mean I loaned you out. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Like I found out this happened.
I think he was controlling it too. I think there's power and money, and I think whatever he allowed to happen is he allowed, and he still controlled everything.
He controlled her cheating.
If she didn't view it as a relationship, if you will, how's that cheating? Like, I'm captive and I'm being beat and I'm being abused.
Same thing she said to him when he was messing with other people. I want to be the only one. I want you to stop messing with these other people. I'm extremely jealous. I hate that you mess with these other people. So they both had this kind of, in that sense, jealousy, and they both were running around messing with other people and things of that nature. All I'm saying, I don't think he's allowed her to cheat because he was upset when he found the messages. She had a burner phone to hide. I think it was the Kid Cudi one. They found a burner. She had a burner phone and things of that nature. And he said, "I can't believe you could do this to me."
Didn't Kid Cudi car get blown up?
It did, but they said they had a sit down meeting first because he said he brought them together. Like, yo, how could y'all do this? I put y'all together to do music, and you did my drawing like that. That's wild. Y'all both stabbed me in the back. So there was some type of dinner or something they went to. Basically, once again, they're just trying to make it look like he wasn't this crazy dude, trying to make it look like she was, they're just trying to even the playing field so that they're both muddy. It's crazy. It's just crazy. I don't understand why she did it, because you really put yourself in a terrible light. They said the husband walked out at one point of the trial. I think when they said she put the stuff on Puffy's nipples, he had got up out of there. That's a lot. I don't know if I would have been involved in it, but again, she says she needs to heal, and we can't tell people how to heal either.
Jacob says you guys are forgetting this is a RICO case, organized crime. Puffy did a lot without doing a lot because he had multiple people handling his dirty work.
You still got to prove the RICO, right? So how do we prove the RICO?
Melissa says a lot of things can be said right now to protect and create a defense.
Right. And that's it, and that's why I said I hate that she went there, because they make her look like, you knew the defense was going to have to try to make her look like a bad guy, make her look like a willing participant, make it look like it was a money grab, make it look like, all these things that it's not. So her story doesn't really get told because they're really trying to make it. And it's a terrible situation.
Yep.
And she's pregnant. You know, you got your kids going to see this, and you know, it was wild. It was a wild time, and I just, it's a terrible time, and it's terrible that people are going through this. And that's really the biggest thing. Like, there has, I was saying, I think we got to talk to our kids a lot younger. Let them know, like, look, this is not a relationship. Like, this is not something you should be in. Like, like if we could, even our boys, like, what are you doing? You can't, like, control isn't how you be with a woman, right? That's not how you experience a woman, by trying to control her, right? We need to have these conversations so that we don't get here, right? Because they both were broken. They found each other and broke each other, or allowed each other to be broken more, right? It's not okay, you know. And she kept telling, like, she didn't want to tell her mom things. She didn't want her mom to find out things. Listen, tell me whatever, baby. You know, I tell my daughter all the time. Tell me whatever. Well, I was watching that show Forever on Netflix. Pretty good show about young relationships and things of that nature. And it's like, you know what? If something happens, you tell me. I don't care if you did something that you know I didn't approve of. Or again, I'm always going to love you, and we're going to work through it. But I'd rather you tell me so we can work through it than you hide it or try to carry that by yourself.
Yep.
You know, and that's what I think Kathy felt like. She was alone for a while. Because who could you tell? And then, and like you said, this man has a lot of power, and he's saying, you know, I'm going to use my power to do this, that, and the next. It's just a terrible situation to be in. It's terrible.
You're right about the kids, though. If we start earlier with them, maybe some of that can be offset. Maybe. I mean, there's no guarantee, but have a little more of a chance of making good decisions early.
Right. If you know that, you know, this doesn't feel good and you can leave, because then I think you might leave, right? If you feel like, because like I said, she kept saying, I don't want my mom to know. I can't let them know. You know, sometimes the embarrassment also keeps us in a situation that we don't want to be in. You know, I hear married people sometimes say they don't want to break up because they don't want to hear everybody see you failed. You failed as, you know, a wife, you failed as a husband. But we got to start talking, you know, and be just more emotionally intelligent. And so when these situations come up, you can get away from them. First time somebody does something, the hands on you, you can walk away. Go ahead, Leanne.
Jacob says, from the perspective of immigrants, they thought their daughter made it by being with a wealthy celebrity.
Good point. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And that almost locks you in. Locks you in too. Like that's abusive, right? To put all that on your kid, and to you know, oh my God, baby, you're doing so well. So you're like, oh, I can't tell them because they're gonna feel like I failed, or we don't know what support he's giving to help her family. I don't know anything about her family. So I don't know if you supported them in any type of way. So now you're stuck because financial abuse is real as well. Hey, you don't do this FO, then their bills ain't gonna get paid. That house I'm gonna take it from them. She did say he would take things from her when he was upset. It's just tough. People shouldn't have to live that way. And I think we can't stop things from happening, but when they happen, I wish that people would just make better decisions. You know, somebody, if you feel like the girl you're with, you want to punch in the face, you might not want to be with her. You might want to go talk to somebody. You know, like if you're kicking people in the hallway, you might want to get some help. And if somebody does that to you, you might want to leave. So, it's a tough situation, and I'll continue to watch and see what happens. And we're starting to see some of these. Hollywood is crazy. It's crazy. Leanne, how many of them parties you been to? Never mind. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Play that last message, because this is how some people think, and this is where it gets crazy. How this guy was, I saw this and I'm like, wow, he doesn't really I think people always going to look at, like I said, before the video came out, remember they were like, Cassie's lying. It's a money grab. You know, before the video, she had very little people that believed
Yes.
anything she said. Very little. It wasn't
Plus, compared to him, she's a nobody.
Well, we automatically think, oh, they want money. He's not with her no more. It's a money grab.
Extortion.
Yeah, that's all they're trying to get money, and that's the problem too. We gotta stop looking at people who are looking for justice, even if it's monetary. Because listen, I gotta pay for therapy. Therapy's not free. I gotta pay for medicine. If I was for 10 years and I obtained no valuable skills in that time, I lost my my 20s and some of my 30s because I was with you. I need to live. You know?
That's true.
So, Lee Little. Leanne. Leanne.
Yes.
This is ridiculous, Leanne. You can't be talking to other people while on the show.
I'm not talking to anybody.
Leanne. This is not okay.
Shut up.
Oh my goodness.
You ready?
Are you ready? I think your fan is on.
No, it's not. That's not me. It's Vaughn.
It's always Vaughn.
I said she said it's always Vaughn. I said I think your fan is on. They say you.
It's Vaughn.
The freak offs. And her answer is, yes, at the time I wanted to make him happy. But then they start to pull out the text messages. I'm so horny. OMG, I was going to text you the same thing.
Yeah, she was.
Diddy says, I can't wait. I can't wait either. She's just trying to make him happy, though. They're talking about people recording sex acts. Cassie sends an email to Diddy, says, do you have any bullets on you? Cassie, I thought that you were just being fed the flowers, just being stuffed these flowers in you. Did you want them? He replies, I'm going to do it again. And she says, I just deleted the video off my camera. It was so dope. What video is on your camera? What are you capturing? And then we have another text message. And this one I think is really good because it shows that Cassie was really looking for a pot at the end of the rainbow, a golden pot. In order for me to be more open with the things we do in bed, I need to feel safe. I want to go deeper into it. Home, like this is my husband. And this is the only man that will ever have this aggressive side of me. When we used to freak off, it felt right. Like it literally made sense in our life together. Why did you do the freak offs? And her answer is, yes, at the time I wanted to make him happy. But then they start to pull out the text messages. I'm so horny. Oh.
And again, he's looking at it through his eyes, and it's like he definitely coming from a perspective that Cassie is culpable. She's more of a part of it than it is.
Said, are you entertaining someone? Laugh out loud.
Talking to you, Leanne.
He's talking, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking directly to Leanne.
I ain't talking to nobody.
We're gonna do a late night segment of who is Leanne talking to. It's gonna be hot and spicy after dark. Yeah, it's tough. I said we keep watching it. I wish Doc was here to kind of give us a little bit.
It's kind of messed up to say that because if she was groomed and this is a pattern, they're saying like, well, Puff, you got people from young men to young women. If they've been groomed into that position, like they're gonna react like somebody that's trained. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do exactly what you were trained to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny that people are going against Cassie.
Well, again, you can see both sides. Because in relationships, don't we do things for the person we're with? And I'm not saying necessarily her, but we do things for the person we do sometimes pick up some things that we didn't do before, or we may put down some things that we did. So I think that's why some people are like, look, like she's in a relationship with this man and she's trying to make him happy, or he's trying to make her happy, which is what we do in relationships. Because they sex differently. And that's why I don't know, if they're, say you're dating a girl and she's into a different style of life.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's saying, hey, look, I like to, swing or something. And she introduces you to that. You start swinging. And a big part of you doing it could be because, for your mate.
Well,
how much of that is on you? How much of it is the person kind of control you, or whatever the case may be, when they're, bring you into their world?
Well, I get it.
Right. That's why it's so tough, and I don't understand.
I don't think it's the part I don't get with this, and which is where you get a lot of women where they don't come forward with things like this, is that you have someone here who, there's been multiple women that have talked about how abusive he can be. You have a young person that was groomed, that looks like they may have been groomed into a lifestyle that they don't necessarily, that they may have been ashamed of or whatever. And she said he held these things over my head. So she's got somebody that has a lot of power that may have fashioned her to be a certain way. And when all of the conversations and the shameful things that she talked about are coming out, people are turning against her. This is exactly why she didn't say anything before.
Well, in wrapping it up, like I said, I just know, like, if she was messing with other people and doing other things, it kind of, it just murkies the water up some, because, she was out there doing her thing as well. So that I just wonder how much control did he have? It's tough. But go ahead, Ruth. What are you saying?
No, I'm just saying. I just really hope that they get to the bottom of it and the truth comes out.
Well, the problem is they're not going to get to the bottom of, because they're looking for RICO and sex trafficking, right? So it's really
right.
not.
That's true. It's a different thing. Yeah.
Right. I think if this was, him being abusive and a bit,
that's true. It's a different focus.
Yeah. If it was about Cassie and how he treated her and abuse and stuff, slam dunk. We wouldn't even have. We would need 1 day, right? We need 2 hours.
Jacob says, y'all do things for the person you're with. Damn, I'm lacking, JK.
Hey, Leanne, play us something, please. See, this is why I can't. This is why you're not supposed to do nothing with people you with. You end up like this.
Melissa says, children who have been molested also hide because they do feel good during the act, and thus it confuses them. Grooming is the same.
Yeah, some cases that happens, and as you get older, it becomes the way you'll exhibit or express your sexual feelings and things of that nature through that abuse. So that definitely can happen as well.
Jacob says, Cassie dealing with other people during her relationship with Puffy destroys her credibility.
Exactly. And that's what I think they're trying to do. And as a juror, I would say, wow, this man was the echo is so crazy right now. But, as a juror, you can say, he was so controlling and this, that, and next, and these things happened. How so? How did he bring a meeting together so you could talk about this? Or how did you cheat on your husband, your now husband, with Puffy, and was on FaceTime and lying to your husband about? So it's tough. I just feel bad for her to have to go through this again, relive this again. When she goes home, this doesn't shut off.
Yeah.
Right.
Memories and these things that are being brought up that she might have forgot. Because even in some of the I forgot, and then she read a text message. Oh, now I remember it. You're bringing up these old terrible memories. So I hope she has someone to talk to about this. Because they said at one point she was trying to walk into traffic, and her now husband stopped her. So I hope she has somebody to talk to about this, because she still has to deal with this. And I pray she'll get through it, and Oh yeah, this is definitely this is women for you.
Oh yeah.
15 years.
Congratulations.
I have been in a side relationship that my husband recently found out about. How can I convince my husband to let me keep the side dude?
Well, first of all,
Sounds right.
he shouldn't. You need to change that convince word to manipulate.
That's what they do.
Wow.
So how could she? What could she say to her husband to help him allow her to keep her side joint? I got it. She could say, "I'm moving out. Allow me to keep the side joint. I want a divorce."
Well, he probably already has a side joint, so maybe.
Here we go, Ruth. Here we go.
Stop, Ruth. There we go, Ruth.
Maybe she
There we go.
negotiate an agreement. Let me
There we
finish.
go, Ruth.
Ain't no finish, Ruth.
No, it's not.
Speed right by this woman's transgressions and go to the man was doing something. Ruth,
I said maybe.
He wasn't.
What we definitely know is she is outside.
100%.
That's what we know.
That was my example about Tina Knowles, right? At least she left and told
These
him.
are not.
This woman is like, okay, you want me to stay here and act like everything is cool?
What?
Then I'll do it.
Why are you?
Ruth, what are you talking about?
Jacob says he gave her the impression they were monogamous, but forced her to do polygamous things.
Who's this?
There you go.
Talking about Puff and Cassie.
Oh,
He didn't. He what they were saying, he never thought that, and that's what she always was chasing a relationship. He wouldn't give her a relationship in the beginning because she had Kim, and it was some girl named Gina that she continued to talk about, and she was jealous of this Gina for a while in their relationship. And so I don't know when they went public. I guess it's after Kim's death. No. No, so. I think she said she didn't see him again after Kim's death, if I'm not mistaken. I thought that's what she said. I'm almost positive she said the last time she saw him was before Kim's death, and after that she didn't see him. I could be wrong. Somebody check me, but it didn't seem like all her messages. She was saying, I wish we could go public. I can't wait to go public. I want to have your kids, even though you have 6 kids already. She wanted to have a child by him. And I think that's like 2017 that the messages they were reading.
Okay, so, Melissa said, "What the hell?" Jacob says, "Wait a minute, Ruth. How do you know he probably has a side piece?"
Right.
She don't.
This is part of Ruth's illness. It's a man's fault. It's a disease she has. It's a man's fault.
I said maybe, Jacob. I didn't say for sure.
But why are we talking about a man at all when we're talking about this woman who's saying she's out in the street and she's trying to get her husband to co-sign this?
Because I'm saying maybe she can get
Ruth.
something else.
Stop, Ruth. Stop.
Ruth. Let's deal with what we're talking about here. She said, "I'm outside. F my vows." And now I got caught and I ain't giving up my side dude. How can I get my husband to get on board?
She has zero respect for that man.
She has zero respect for herself.
For herself. All right.
And her family. She's just throwing her family away. Why do women do that, Ruth?
I can't answer that because I don't know those kind of women. This is new to me. I don't know.
You just gave her a whole. You know what? I gotta get some.
I'm just rolling with the video. I don't.
Yes.
Please. What can we do with this?
What you mean? What can we do with this?
How can we help this lady?
I mean, she might as well continue to act like everything is just them two. The way that she been doing, and then reconnect with the side dude when she
Okay.
get a chance,
Okay.
and keep it the side dude thing. That
This
or
is
get a divorce, which who wants to deal with the paperwork?
that's why y'all go hiking. This is how you get on a hiking trip. Listening to that.
Jacob says, "Watch out, Ruth. There are 3 snipers pointing at the hill you're standing on."
Yeah.
I know how to duck and dive.
I don't understand how you could get there. The woman said, I did it. She's like, well, maybe the man did it and then made her feel like she did it. What?
And then Leanne said she should just keep thinking, y'all, oh man.
But the fact of the matter is, if he didn't leave upon knowing, then she may have some negotiating power. Seriously.
He didn't leave. He is you're right. You're right. He didn't leave when he heard it.
If he didn't leave upon finding out,
all right.
She may have some negotiating power
She
with
didn't
it.
say
He didn't.
her question was, how can she keep them both?
That's what I'm saying.
She
How can she convince the husband? Well, he obviously doesn't want to go. So talk to him.
How do you get there?
You know why he doesn't want to go? Because he's going to lose half his stuff. Because while he's working, she's out here with a side dude. He can lose the boat, the truck, the dog, the house, the kids, his 401k, his pension, all of that. You don't know what he got.
Jacob said
he got a hole in the house. He got a hole in the crib. That's what he got for sure.
I don't know who that was towards though.
What did Jacob say?
What?
Ruth. That was for Ruth.
Talking about he got all these assets that he don't have.
Ruth, why do you do that to men?
You're definitely part of the He-Man
woman. Yeah, she's on that team.
Hey,
Kashawn says, "Oh shucks."
Yeah, I'm confused. Leanne, please play another one. Get us out of here because this one.
Yeah, I need to smoke.
That's bad for you.
I don't know how we even get there. Like it can't always be the
man's fault.
A permanent victim.
And with y'all is always the woman. So really,
no, it's not. No, it's not. No,
yes,
it's not. That's a lie. That is a lie. No, it's not.
Yes,
okay.
it is.
One at a time. We can rewind because wait a minute, we're getting a call. Oh, sugar, hold on. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, that needs subtitles.
No, hold on. I gotta what's it called.
Shut up, Vaughn.
Yo.
Just hush today, Vaughn. Hush.
I see.
All right. Hello?
Yo.
Oh, yeah. Can everybody hear you?
Yeah.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Everyone can hear me?
Yeah, good. What you got?
Did you hear me before or y'all couldn't hear
No, we couldn't hear what you said when you first came on.
Oh, okay. So I'm like I said, I'm sorry I'm late. What is the topic so I can jump in this properly?
Oh, it's a video. You kind of missed it. So you can listen to the next one. Go ahead, play, Leanne.
Once a woman has either had a child or had a marriage before, she's useless. She's useless. She's useless because she's practiced failure. Huh? She doesn't have any incentive to not leave you. She's already broken a marriage. She's already had a kid and walked away from her life partner, as they call it. So who are you? The first time is special, right? The first guy that lose their virginity, that's special. They'll always remember that guy. That's special. The first marriage, that's special. Butterflies in the stomach. The second one, man, that's routine. Listen, man, once a woman has either had a
okay, so he's a lunatic. And
yeah.
I don't know. He don't like women.
I don't think he do either.
It look good, so he can't even experience what it is that he's speaking.
Yeah, I don't know. And it's those type of people who are given advice that make no sense. I mean, because obviously, if he's talking about Sierra, she's in a very successful relationship, a blended family that's doing well. So his whole premise is off because the video he showed, the person he chose, is like a buster to his myth. So
and it's the same tall chick that he had poster wise on his wall and was mad because she wasn't dancing on top of his car.
And that's probably what it was. I don't know what somebody get him help.
And he got like 10 kids.
Right.
Who has 10 kids?
Oh,
that dude got a lot of kids.
Wow.
The bald head guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who is
children?
Oh, his name I think he's called the Saint on YouTube.
Oh, that's the Saint?
Yeah, that's the Saint.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, okay.
We're not going to church on Sunday then.
Yeah,
no.
he's with the other guy. I can't remember. He's with another guy with the braids. That is ridiculous too. Yeah, play something else. That was terrible. We all can agree to that.
Look,
We all agree. Yes.
Y'all while y'all going through it because I'm gonna have to roll up. I wasn't even expecting that. I thought y'all laughing. Y'all was funny. No, I'm definitely I'm a participant. Y'all go ahead get them.
All right, girl.
Hell no, some of them useless. Yeah, all right.
All right, we got you.
Don't do that. And I'm 6 feet tall. Don't play with me.
All right, thanks for calling us.
Thank you.
Number.
Go ahead, Leanne. Play some. That was. It's wild but he believes what he says.
I found that one and posted it. I got into all kind of arguments, but I was actually wanted to hear what people had to say when they heard that. And
there's nothing to say, but he's a lunatic.
It's it's wild when you see some of them when they have women on their shows. They never have women that are
right.
That can compete against them. Right. They can't.
Right.
So yeah, I think he used to be a pimp. No, dead serious.
Sound like he still is.
Well, not successfully because he's just off. Like his commentary was not even close to being like it wasn't a debate. Like you couldn't say, well, you know what, he's kind of right. It was no other side to that, especially when he used the person he used. Right, there's no that, and even without that, I don't think because a woman, and it's very one-sided because a woman was her marriage failed. Now she's no good for no one else. That to me is ludicrous. And why wouldn't it be the same for the man? Right? If that's the case, it should be both. If that's what you're saying. So it just was very illogical and it didn't make sense. And it was very patriarchal in nature. And he's definitely probably an incel.
Well, that's what they put on there. Darby put up there. She called him an incel. I was like, what did he say that was wrong? Tell me, because I didn't know when she first said incel. I'm like, what the hell is that? I don't read that type of English are you speaking? So, but did I look? I'm like, okay, I get it.
He definitely feels like incel to me. Leanne, you putting something up?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, very interesting. But yeah, I don't think anybody's a marriage that, and I don't know if it's even a failed marriage. I think I guess I think you could have tried it. It may not have worked. So I guess it could be a failure. But I think it's a learning experience, right? You go and you may have went into it not knowing some things about yourself, not knowing some things about your partner, and hopefully you'll grow and you won't continue to make the same mistakes like Tina Knowles does. So you'll learn something. Right? I think at 69,
is it different if you've been married 2 times or 3 times? Then do you become useless at some point?
I don't think you ever become useless, but I think you're the problem.
Yeah, you're no longer useful.
So after 2 marriages, you think that other person's the problem, the woman?
Whoever. I mean, if anybody has 2 marriages that fail, I think you're the problem. I think you need to figure out what's wrong to go forward.
Okay. Can you give me a second?
Yeah.
Jacob says, "Who hurt you, Ruth?" Laugh out loud. Melissa says,
I'm good. I promise you, I'm good.
It's not coming through. There's something going on, Ruth. We're gonna talk.
Melissa said, "Oh wow." He also says,
I'm good, Jacob.
So he's beyond worthless than using his own theory. Um,
Oh, the gentleman.
Same, yeah.
Yeah.
Was he married more than once?
No, he just got a bunch of babies, I think. I don't think he
Gotcha.
was ever married.
Really? Sorry, Leanne.
Jacob says that's Marquette Divine. Bruton.
The same.
So everybody, I'm sorry, this Marquette Divine. Everybody, please go and
Devin.
block this page. Go ahead.
I don't. He has any. I don't. He has any children. I doubt he has any children. Maybe, I don't know.
He said he had them.
Because Sean says in one ear, out the other. They're intimidated by us.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and she speaks truth to power.
Is Ruth?
No, she don't.
That's probably Ruth's cousin.
It is my first cousin.
To say, if I'm successful and you can't handle it, buzz Chris Tucker, fifth Chris Tucker.
She just gave up. She said, yabba dabba do.
Because Sean says, oh, Beyonce mama is Tinder playing laugh out loud, and we're all caught up.
She said she on Tinder.
And that's funny, Vaughn?
He said Beyonce's mom is on Tinder. Yes, that's funny.
Why?
It's Beyonce's mom, and she's 69. Grandma, get off the damn phone. Oh.
I can't.
All right, what do we have here? Hope he's not an idiot like the other guy.
All women need to hear. Watch the video all the way through. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
Provide safety for you, but you cannot reciprocate it for me.
Talk to him.
I deserve to feel safe too. A number of black men internally, their internal world is not safe. And yet you want me to provide you with safety that I don't even know for myself. When I say to you that you've harmed me, you give me this rigmarole, that's not safe. When I tell you I'm tired, you get so wrapped up in your responses that you don't even give me the space to be fucking tired. That's not safe.
That's a
I
fact.
say to you that I don't feel connected to you. I say to you that you are not meeting my emotional needs. I say to you that I do not feel the way that you talk to me is uplifting, and you continue to do it. That's not safe.
Out the muscle.
But yet you want me to continue to go out in this world and come back and do all of this stuff. You don't want me, your idea of me. And if I don't fit that idea, you begin rejecting me. That's not safe.
Wait, what are y'all clapping for?
Who's clapping?
No, I was giving him this.
Ruth, don't do that.
What you mean?
Don't
He
do
was
that.
he was making a good point.
Yes, he did.
He made some good points, Lee.
He made very good points.
Lee, if his woman isn't doing that, I thought that was good.
We got comments.
I must have missed it.
Jacob says, Leanne, you're fired. Melissa said, true.
That was good. That was good, Lee.
Okay. What was good, Ruth?
I feel like he was really, you could feel his pain, you could feel his hurt, you could feel that he's been asking for things that aren't happening because he's out in this cruel world dealing with that shit ish, and then he's coming back home and dealing with that ish, and it's just getting the best of him. I felt that. Lee.
Yeah, Leanne, what you got?
Suck it up, Buttercup.
No.
That's cold.
Vaughn, what do you got?
That's cold.
I agree with him. Like, Leanne, you just said suck it up, Buttercup. Remember that girl that came on here? When she came on here, my ex, and she was talking about me, she said he has no emotions. She called me a cardboard man. It's because of stuff like that. Because if I tell you that this is happening and I see how the reaction is, you'll never see that again.
You know what? Maybe I was too
No,
hard.
Leanne. No. I think
I'm
you're exactly
good.
right. You're right.
I'm good.
And why Leanne is right. Why are you with a girl that you can't talk to? Why are you with a woman who doesn't? You made this woman your woman off of what? You picked her. I would say the same thing if it was a woman. You picked her, my man. And you trying to wife of a woman who doesn't have to meet your qualifications, that's on you, my bro.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
How many times you been with a woman and something switched up where that is not who you were? That is not how we started this.
Vaughn,
and it switched up crazy. And he's at the point right now, like you said, we may have started moving forward, and he's talking to her, telling her, wait a minute, what you doing right here is not going to work. He's actually doing what you talking about. He said, this ain't going to work.
But you should know her character. You need to know even
if he telling her right then and there when it's happening.
Nah, he girling right now.
You don't know.
Y'all say
wow.
Wow. Got you.
These conversations need to be had now because he broke down 4 or 5 things she wasn't doing, 5, 6 things she wasn't doing. How do you get the 5, 6 things when you haven't talked about 1 and 2?
Because every last one of us here has an ex.
Listen.
Go ahead, my fault.
Get to 5 and 6 if you didn't deal with 1 and 2. Once you see you can't deal with 1 and 2, you got to protect your own peace. She's not. It's like you say, she's not responsible for making him happy. She can make him unhappy, but that means you're staying around to allow it to happen. So again, start vetting people better. We have to stop getting in relationships in 2.5 weeks, 2 months, and then finding out we really don't like each other because we don't know each other down the road. Now, like you said, Vaughn, we've all made those mistakes, but we can't keep operating from the point of our mistakes. Let's start operating from the point where I already know I need to invest more time in getting to know you and seeing you in different situations. I need to know if you're going to guard my heart before I give you my heart, right? If somebody's going to show you that they got you before they got you. So,
okay.
Go ahead.
Melissa says this could be at 6 months where the masks come down and people get comfortable for real.
Yep.
My thing is you're calling your girl already. Why are you calling somebody your girl if you're not fully invested in what you're getting? Once you buy that product, it's your product. And again, there were 6 or 7 things he mentioned. That's too many things. Now, if he just said, you know what, she doesn't listen to me, when I said one thing, cool, we could talk about that. But he had a whole Rolodex of things that she wasn't doing.
So wait a minute. I'm all right. So I kind of hear you, but what I don't get, all of us, you're single, I'm single, right? That means we got exes, which means somewhere along the line, we saw the same thing or something like what he was saying, and we tried to fix it with that person. They didn't comply, and we was out. Right. So he's doing the same exact thing that me and you did, and he's a much younger man.
That don't make no sense.
He's doing it do make sense. Because if you're saying this is something that's happening, y'all telling men, you know what? Nah, you right. Y'all right. You know what? You both right.
No,
keep letting niggas do what they do. You right. Nope.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm like, Leanne is wild. No, what I'm saying is wrong. No, you're right. We've all been in that situation. I'm saying at this point, we need to not repeat those things anymore, not try to make someone be something. Like he said, even he is with somebody because of his ideal of her or what he wants her to be. Because he's still trying to have a relationship with somebody showing you who they are. So he wants her to be different, he wants her to change, or and she's not.
No, he didn't say that. He said she's in love with the idea of who she wants him to be.
What is he in love with then? That's my question.
If he love her, right?
What does he love?
Whatever he loves about her, he is saying, I want that, but these things have to change because you're hurting me. I love you, but your behavior is hurting me.
He's hoping
she's
she
saying
can
the
hear
same thing. She's saying, I love you too, but these things are a problem for me when you're soft. They're both saying the same thing.
How are you saying that man is soft?
She can
Because
say that. Listen, no,
that's-
wrong. The way she feels. We can't tell somebody's wrong for that. You know what I mean? If she feels him talking is soft, she can feel that way. I'm not saying it's right. What I'm
But
saying
him
is
sharing his emotions is viewed as soft.
Yo, that's exactly why I'm the way that I. That's exactly why I'm the way that I am.
Man, what don't you get, Ruth? In real life,
How is him sharing his emotions, right, on his sleeve, soft? I'm asking.
it is
It's not-
soft.
How is that soft?
No, listen, stop. I don't understand what you guys are arguing about. If she
Go ahead, Darren.
off to her, right? It's like again, Vaughn. She said it's soft to her. What I'm saying is that if she feels it's soft to her, then it's soft to her. That's how she feels. Right? I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying that in their relationship, he has issues with some of the things she's presenting. She has issues with some of the things he's presenting. My question is, what do they love about each other? Why are they in a relationship with this much turn off? If you need somebody that you can talk to, why are you with a girl you can't talk to? So he's not protecting his own peace.
Jacob says, I hear you, Daryl, but some women send their representatives and keep them there. But others operate in sincerity after they feel secure.
I agree. What I'm saying is that so did all these 7 things happen at one time?
No, but it's called a relationship, though. You're relating back and forth with each other.
I don't know. Again, so right. So if I can't get past this point where we can't talk, where are we going? Because once you can't talk, then you have it compounds. So now you don't respect me.
What he said. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Now it just compounds to all these other things because we can't communicate.
So
my question is, what are you doing other than complaining about her, how she's acting towards you to fix it? We need to have some resolution.
So he said, what is going on right here? You want me to make you feel safe, right? I'm supposed to make you feel safe.
Right.
But I'm not safe with these things that you're doing are not making me feel safe.
Right.
Now he's telling her this is what's going on. He communicated this to her. So her option is to either fix it or they move on. But he's saying to her, this is what's going on. And he gave it not just from his particular point of view with his relationship. He said a lot of black men feel this way. A lot of brothers feel this way where we're doing all of this, but we're not safe in our own relationship.
What are you doing to be safe, Vaughn?
This man just said he showed a vulnerable part and he showed his neck and you almost cut his head off. So whether he doing it right or wrong, we don't know. With the attempt to try to communicate, he showed it. He showed a vulnerable part and you stab him in the belly.
But he's not talking to his girl, right? He's saying this is why he's not safe in his relationship, right? So if I'm going down the street that's not safe, I'm not going down that street. Or I'm going to do something to remedy that so when I go down the street, I feel safe. Like I said, I think there's too many issues for me to call my girl that now I have all these issues with. Now, if she's hiding who she really is, cool. But at a certain point, like you said, it had to be one thing first. She didn't just drop 7 things at once.
But you're
I think things weren't being addressed, and he wasn't addressing the things that weren't being addressed. Just being vulnerable is not enough.
So that's
feel is not enough. Because what am I doing about how I feel? What am I doing? Am I putting some rap? Like, look, if you can't do this, I'm going to leave. Right? If I'm just telling you, I don't like when you talk to me, and you keep talking to me that way, why are they going to change if you can't even respect your own boundaries you put up?
Right. You make a good point. So if he's saying right now, This is the situation that's going on. First of all, people get in relationships. As you live and you walk together, your walk changes. So different things start to become uncomfortable because there's changes in the relationship. And when he's speaking to those changes that are in the relationship, and he's saying, this is what's going on, I'm giving you what you want. I'm making you safe. I'm doing what you asked me to do to make you safe. But you being right here as we walk is becoming unsafe for me. I need you to do something. When you on a motorcycle with somebody and you go into a turn, if you both don't turn, you're going to fall. So you know when that person leads and says, we got to turn, something has to change. You either change or you both fall.
No,
that's simple.
No. That's wrong. You get off my motorcycle. I will pull over.
You're right, Daryl.
Again, I have to protect me.
Well, at what point do you get?
And that's why you get, and that's why you end up with 1,000 riders.
Right.
Well, what I'm saying is that you're not going to continue. It's like, oh, she's not leaning. She's not wearing her helmet. She's not holding me right. If all these things are happening, there should have been a conversation a long time ago when the first thing was there. If they could have sat down and discussed the first thing, you would have seen how she responded to things. He's now frustrated because all these things are going on, and now he wants to come out and do this. That could be overwhelming. Well, that could be overwhelming for you to tell me.
You believe.
Wait a minute. You're telling me 9 things that I'm doing wrong right now when I thought everything was okay because you didn't really let on that it was a problem. Now you're telling me these 9 things are wrong right now. That could be overwhelming. Because I felt like good.
Do you believe that you're in a relationship with someone and all these things are going on and there has not been a conversation and just suddenly you drop a man is dropping a bomb?
Yes, because you got frustrated.
In that situation, you're right. Yeah.
He said he's fed up. I'm fed up. I'm not safe. I'm tired of this. And this is what happened. You do this, and guess what else you do? You do this and that and this, and that could be overwhelming. I'm just saying that we've been there. All been in these type of relationships where we try to do something. I'm saying, but now let's try to say when things come up, let's address them as they come up, and let's see how that person responds to meeting my needs. And if they can't meet these minor needs, you might want to do something or move on because it's not going to get any better. We kind of already know how these things end.
But that's not right. It's still not right because
not right.
Yeah, and you're looking at it because you're looking at a relationship like everything is transparent, like you could just see through the person. That doesn't happen.
Hello, caller. Sorry, Vaughn.
Go ahead.
Hey, what's going on? This is Jacob.
What up, Jake? What you got for us, man?
Hey, I just wanted to offer a quick perspective based off of that last clip the gentleman was sharing about his feelings and everything like that.
Okay, let's go.
It's a lot to unpack, but I hear both sides. I lean more towards your side, Daryl, and what you're saying, because from a secure perspective, you're absolutely right. This dude doesn't have clear boundaries. And it sounds like he let those boundaries erode the further the relationship progressed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
To the point where now he's not getting anything he wants. You know, and I think that boils down to like a fearful avoidant attachment styles. I don't know if y'all familiar with that.
Right. No, exactly.
So those are the type of people. Those are the type of people who have low self-esteem issues.
Mm-hmm.
You know, growing up in those dysfunctional homes, whether it be, you know, a dysfunctional mother or a lack of a father, you know.
Exactly what I said.
Dealt with. Yeah, I didn't hear that part because I was grabbing my phone.
You didn't hear it because she didn't say it. Keep going.
Exactly.
But gentlemen like that, you know, it's sad because most men have a problem vetting women.
Absolutely.
But guys like him really have a hard time vetting, right? Because the trauma that they exude attracts those type of people.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I hear where Vaughn's coming from, but Vaughn, you got to learn at some point to have solid boundaries. And you got to learn when you're able to be in a healthy relationship. That means doing the work on yourself first.
Right.
When you do the work on yourself, then you have clear boundaries, you have clear esteem, you know who you are. You love yourself first, then you can love somebody else.
Right.
This dude is saying it's hard for me to love you because he doesn't love himself.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's all I just want to add.
Hey, very, very well said. We thank you for your call. It was great.
Thanks,
That's
Jake.
all I'm trying to say. Hey, have a good night now.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right, bye, Jake.
You like bye.
Hey, don't do that to Jacob, Vaughn. Don't do that to Jacob.
That's that fear, insecure attachment. That's that insecure attachment right there.
Real time, man. We get to see it in real time.
Exactly.
Would you say? Would you say, Leanne?
Yeah, I said that's that fear unsecured attachment style right there.
We got to see
I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means. I can't read. I can't read.
She said,
nah.
What it means, but you definitely exhibited it just now. You expressed it.
I can leave Vaughn alone tonight.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Good. I'm glad I could help bring that to the screen for you.
Hey, the one thing I'll bring up, I didn't put it in the room. The question was, what does it mean when a man would rather, I think it said, masturbate than be with his partner? What do you guys think?
Oh, shit.
Did you guys see that in the room?
Yeah, I saw it.
What?
Yeah, so what does it mean when a man would rather masturbate than be with his partner? I thought it was very interesting. And I was trying to find out what it means. Does anybody know what it means?
You don't like her?
Maybe.
One person said, I think it was very interesting, and I think it's the only answer that I thought might be true, said that maybe he didn't want to do all the foreplay, put in all the work to get there, so he just did it himself. Like he didn't want to do all the extra stuff for her to get her all warmed up. He said, I'm just gonna go and go to sleep.
So he's lazy, maybe?
Is he lazy, or he just don't feel like doing all the extra stuff for her?
Doesn't that mean lazy?
No, it means
No.
how about sometimes you shouldn't have to go to the moon every time. Right? You have to do the same thing every time. Do I gotta do this every time?
How do you start your car?
Right?
You go through the same motions every time you start your car, don't you?
Sometimes you hit the button, sometimes you turn it.
There's no such thing as a quick in a car. In a car, right? So there's different types of sex. There's a quickie. Sometimes you don't want to do all that. Sometimes you don't have time for all that. So it has nothing to do with starting your car up. And if you don't know how to get your car started immediately, that's on you.
No, that's on you. Continue
No, it's
to
not.
play with yourself then. Have a good night.
Okay.
And he will.
Okay.
Like
Is he
threatening to break the
communicating
party.
that with her? Is he communicating it with her? I believe in communication no matter what.
He don't have to communicate that
What?
with her.
So that she doesn't think that she's a problem or that he doesn't like her.
Wait, time out.
It don't matter.
Why does what he do he have to do something to make her feel better about herself?
It don't matter, Ruth. It's not nothing to do with her. It's all
You're
about
saying-
him. And if he
It's
wants
about
to
him. It's
sit
his time,
there
his body.
and stroke his
body, his
mouth,
choice.
that's
Right.
his prerogative.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So you don't
But
have
the
to talk
reason
to
I
her.
asked that, Daryl, is because in that clip that I saw, she was right next to him. He wasn't in
Right.
another space.
So what?
So what? Why you turning your back and doing that without
Hey,
talking about it, man?
it's-
Let's talk about it.
On you or in you? Which one you want?
I'm confused.
Out of
Ruth.
me. Out of me. How about that?
I'm confused.
Yep, I'm good.
If he's doing something for him, or she's doing something for her, hey, before I do it, hey, I'm about to before I go to sleep, I'm just letting you know. What? What? Why do I got to
You're
tell
right
you that?
next to me. That's what I'm
So
saying.
what? So if I'm watching something on my phone, I got to, hey, babe, look at this. You want to look at this? No, there's things we can do by ourselves.
Yes,
Just 'cause I do-
things, not that thing when we
Why-
haven't
so
talked
the-
about it. When we
why do I have
haven't
to talk-
talked
wait a
about
minute.
it.
My body, my choice, like you said, with yours. So don't talk. I don't have to talk about my body.
Listen.
Mhm.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you want to control everybody. Control
This
issues.
was something you should have brought up at 9:30, not 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we're talking about something, okay?
Everybody have a great night. It's
Yeah.
been real.
Damn, Leanne, it's like that.
If you want to click off, Click off.
Facebook.
If you want to click off, click off. We're
Facebook.
finishing. Ruth, why would he have to tell you what he's
Bye.
doing?
Why?
Tell you what he's doing with his body.
Why would he?
She really left.
No, but I don't understand. Why would he have to tell you what to do with your body?
I'm
his
just
body?
saying, if I'm laying there, right, Daryl, let's just, communication in a
about you?
relationship, in a successful relationship, I'm serious.
No. Don't be serious.
Listen. Over communicating in a successful relationship rather than under communicating works every time.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
People can have autonomous time. You can have time.
Yes, then do autonomous on your own time in your own space, but don't lay next to me, babe.
Wait, time out again. So it's about you. Just because you have
it's about us. It's about
It
us.
is.
about us.
It's about you.
Oh my
About
God.
me. I'm doing something for me. It don't have to always
Then go on
include
in
you.
that other room and do it for you, but don't have
Yes,
me
it
laying
is.
here thinking that you don't
You
want to
better.
be with me.
Well, you can jump in the party at any given time.
No, Vaughn, listen. You don't got to listen. No. Leave my party alone. And I didn't ask you anything, and it ain't about you. So stop making it about you. If I'm doing something for me, it ain't about you. Nor do I have to
The
discuss
question was why. That was the question.
But why?
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 how it
That
made
was
her
the
feel.
question.
The question, none of the question was how it made her feel.
The question.
That
Then
was
let's
the
go back to the original question was why?
Why would he do it?
Why
He
you
don't like her.
It didn't say what it has to do with her. Why for him?
Okay,
What
let's
did it
answer
mean
it.
for
So
him?
why is he doing it for him?
Most likely because he wants to for him. It's
For
his
him.
body.
It's for him.
All I'm saying is that you don't have to. If your partner is feeling like, oh my God, he's doing this and he don't like me anymore, that's a self-esteem problem.
No,
Self-esteem.
No.
Yes, it is.
No,
Why would you think it's about you then?
I didn't say it was about me. I said
You
let's
did.
talk
You
about
said
it
your partner. I'm talking about something I'm doing for me.
because I have questions. If I'm right here and I can do,
Why did you listen?
I can do
Dude.
10 times more than that for you. Let's talk about it.
No, you're telling me he can do 10 times. Maybe you can't. One person said
Maybe I
know how to
can.
take care- No, maybe you can't. One person said I know how to take care of me better than anybody else. That's
But
one person
there's a
said.
time and place. Like I said, if you
There's
want
no
to do
time and
that,
place.
you don't have
So,
to be right next to me and not even say, "Hey, babe." You
So get
know,
out
it's not that I don't want to be with you. Period.
So get out the room. Again, so you made it about you
What?
again.
You get out the room and do it.
Why don't you leave my bed? Because you got a problem.
Because I said, get out the room and do it.
Exactly, because you have a problem. So you are
Not
the
a
problem again.
Communication is not a problem.
No, it is.
No, it's not.
When I don't have to communicate, just like the phone thing. You don't have to be on my phone. You don't have to go everywhere I go.
No, I agree with the phone boundary. I agreed with that.
Everything I do with my body is not it has nothing to do with you. It's my body. It's like your clothes are your body, right? Your body, your choice with your clothes, correct?
So you'd be okay if she didn't want to be with you and she pulled out her rose? If I pull out my rose because I don't want to be with you that night, you cool?
A question was asked. You can wear what you want to wear.
I'm asking it a different way.
A question was asked.
Are you cool?
Your body.
If it's rose
your clothes,
other than you.
So you don't want to answer the question. That's what you're saying?
I did answer mine. Now answer the
No,
one I'm
you
asking.
answer the question.
You never answered it.
Thank you, Vaughn. It's your body, your choice when your clothes you wear, correct?
Yes, I said yes.
Okay, then. So his body, his choice. If he want to put his penis in his hand, that's his business. It has nothing to do with you. He don't
And
have
if
to
she want to do a rose dance, that's her business.
have fun, have at it. Here's some batteries. Thank you. Leave me alone.
I'm saying it should be both ways, if that's the case.
It always has to be both ways. Nobody asked you what you're doing. The problem is, if you want to pull your rose out, he's not gonna be like, oh my God, you don't like me. No. Have fun.
He gonna go over there and do what he do.
Okay, then everybody had their own private side party then.
No problem.
Okay, we good.
Look at why your voice so high. Look at that, Vaughn. She can't even lie.
We good. No,
Show the sign.
as long as I can have fun on my little side party too, we good.
Oh, as long as you can have fun. Again, it's about you.
Oh, stop it. Where's Lee? Lee,
It's
come back.
about you. No, Lee knew when to quit.
Selfishness.
Lee, come back.
Is running rampant right now.
Whatever.
Rampant. This is very interesting. Things are very one-sided. Right?
I'm not. Yeah.
Very one-sided. I don't know how they get to be one-sided. Man, go on now. Leanne's gone. Now let's get her.
This is how we operate. This is how we operate.
You were supposed to hang up. You didn't hang up.
No, I didn't have to hang up. Y'all don't scare me.
Okay.
So
Y'all do not scare me.
Jacob said he thinks it might be a chronic masturbation problem.
Thank you, Jacob.
Yeah.
But we saying thank you because he has a chronic masturbation problem.
With a reasonable response.
What's reasonable? Well, he still want to do it. He still don't got to tell you.
But he has a problem.
Chronic means
so as long as he has a problem.
Chronic means problem. Chronic means problem.
No, chronic just means he does it excessively.
And that's
he
the
likes
problem.
to do it. That's not. It's a problem for who? Not for him.
For him, because for him.
No, it's not. It's a problem for you because you're making it about you again. What he likes is what he does.
If it's chronic, it's going to eventually desensitize itself anyway. So how about
where's
that?
the humility, Ruth? He's detaching his. He's doing it to you.
He desensitive, right? So if he constantly sleeping with you,
right?
Does he desensitize to that? See,
no, because
that's
that's
how
a
this
different
works.
approach. That's a different.
How do you
approach.
know?
Let's
You
not get
ain't.
into all of that.
You
Let's not do all of that. Okay.
Why not? See, this is what I'm talking about, man.
Y'all giving me a headache. We done?
Very interesting. All I'm saying is that you need to understand
I
that
don't need to understand.
it's okay if he wants to tickle his pickle. He doesn't have to check in with you. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You know, Bruce, you have to. I think you just have to be like you said. If you're okay with doing things and your body, your choice, allow him, his body, his choice.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't have to talk with you with every choice he makes if it's about his own body.
Okay. That hypothetical is great. Okay.
Yeah.
But, any last words?
No.
Allow him to tickle his pickle.
Allow him to tickle. Allow her to tickle.
Please.
Tickle together, and you may be even happier.
You really think that somebody being with a woman makes them happier? They could be cool by themselves.
I said together, tickle.
And I said, and his tickling by itself could be better.
Oh, you're like, I can't concentrate with work. Yo, she done pissed that man off. He can't concentrate. He's like, I don't want to look at her face.
Damn shame. I'm out.
Listen, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm done.
So listen, hey guys, join us next week. We'll be back on live. Ruth will be discussing how men did something
Ruth
wrong.
will not be discussing a damn thing. Yeah. Ruth will be tomorrow tickling her man because of his anniversary. Okay, I don't have time for this.
Really, happy anniversary to Ruth. I hope you guys
happy anniversary
tomorrow. Yep. It is love is really a beautiful thing, and it's really displayed with Ruth and Rod. So that's something that we all could hope to have one day.
Thank you. And it's through communication, regardless of what he's saying to me. It's through communication.
Ruth, I don't believe anything you're saying right now. I'm just letting you know.
Well, my years stand for themselves. We communicate about everything.
They do. Your years stand for yourself, but the lies you tell on this show.
It's something different.
Sign off, Daryl. Sign the hell off. I'm done.
She come on here to act up.
I am done with you.
Hey, listen. Hey, please like, subscribe, and share to our YouTube channel, please. Nothing but answers. Room. Join our Facebook group as well. Tell your friends about it. Everybody come in. We have some things coming up for the summer. But again, it was a pleasure having a conversation with you guys tonight. We love all the comments and everybody comes along with us. So other than that, everybody have a good night. I would say
we all do like each other, regardless of what we portray.
And keep calling in, y'all. Yeah.
Keep calling. I would say Leanne hit the button, but I got this.
Bye.